Is hypnosis dangerous? Well, my short answer to that is it really depends on the hypnotist and how conscious they are, how careful they are with their energy, and how much integrity they have. Because when you are hypnotized, basically the hypnotist will render you unconscious. A really good one can get you to the point where it's like you're under anesthesia or you've blacked out. And when you're in that unconscious state, it doesn't matter how you got there. Spiritually, you have left the body, you've blacked out, you're unconscious, you're not in your body. And hence you're not able to filter what happens to that body or any of the energy that might come into your body or your mind or your emotional level during those times. So if you are considering getting hypnotized, you want to really make sure that the person who is doing it is going to be very careful with their energy, because the whole point of hypnosis is that they can reprogram you to quit smoking or to stop drinking or to have a healthier life or to let go of past trauma and PTSD. And while that can be very helpful, if they're not doing it in a conscious way, and maybe they get you to quit smoking, but they also put some of their own unconscious goop in your space, which then makes you eat sugar like crazy or renders you unable to sleep well, then you have other problems because that person came in and programmed you very unconsciously while they're trying to do it consciously to help you stop smoking or stop drinking or whatever it is that you're getting the hypnosis for. With my postgraduate students who are taking the Transmedium program, which is all about building your out-of-body consciousness so that you can be aware, spiritually speaking, while your body is asleep or while you're daydreaming or even after you die, you can have that level of consciousness. I always joke with those students that, if anybody ever passes out because they're super programmable at that point, we're all going to whisper in their ear, buy us pizza and beer. And the next thing that will happen is that they'll wake up and for some reason want to buy us pizza and beer. And the only reason why I know this is because I had a friend in college who would get blackout drunk quite frequently, and me in my younger psychic devious state would mess with him and whisper considerations of what he could do when he came to. And usually, especially if we wanted free pizza and beer, we would get free pizza and beer. So I don't recommend doing it, okay? Be kind, be considerate of other humans, and if they are blacked out to some degree, I don't recommend talking to them. I don't recommend really touching them. Just try to keep your energy to yourself and let them have their energy, their body, until spiritually they can come back and they can protect themselves and filter any of the considerations that you might have put in there. So is hypnosis dangerous? I would never do it because I like to be in control of what comes into my body and how I get influenced. But if you're feeling like you're having some habit that you can't kick or some trauma that you can't release, definitely make sure that you find somebody who's very, very careful, very conscious, and understands even a little bit of energy and how they need to make sure that you stay safe in that process.